What up, people? This is Mr. You Know Who It Is, AKG Man on Live, AKG Man on Live Fifth on it, AKG Man keeps it real. What up, people? What up, world? Debunking Black. Hashtag Debunking Black. Hashtag Civil War. Hashtag Mr. You Know Who It Is. This is my new shit. Share it on all your social medias, all your websites. Support your boy. Let's get right on into this. Debunking Black Mgtow. Mgtow. Well, how can I start this? I don't know what particular year Mgtow started, but I can tell you from me being on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, I can tell you when I started seeing it pop up. I mean, around, I'd say 2013, 14 is when I really saw an emergence of the Mgtow movement. Can't tell you when it truthfully started or what history says, but if you look it up online, they have a website. Check them out. But I'm not here to do the history on Mgtow. I'm here to debunk Black Mgtow and basically talk about the other avenues that are out here today. From what I have known about certain men's rights movements, all I have grown through YouTube, my YouTube life, what I've grown to see is the remnants or the essence of the MRAs, the TFLers, the True Force Loneliness clique, and like the Sergeant Willie P's and the Captain Solos, the Generation X's. I've been seeing a lot of those through my YouTube career. And they have been, very prevalent. Very prevalent. And also the Black Men Vent, the BMV. We can't forget about them. They have predated, I should say, they have predated the current men's rights movements of today. And I basically want to go into why I don't think I would be a perfect fit for being a hardcore Mgtow recipient or participant. You have a society of men who go against slut shaming, or not slut shaming, but slut walking, and they go against everything female, everything that a woman, has to offer out here in this world. They go against all the media biases against men, all the male bashing commercials, all the male bashing talk shows, which, that's my better part of YouTube. I kind of dissect black women on that. That's true, but I have not written off all women in this world as of yet. Now I do have my beef with ethnic women, of a certain color, but it's not to the point where I'm giving up women cold turkey. But see, Mgtow, they are hardcore menists. You know what I'm saying? Like feminists, they're menists or maleist or whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't go as far as to call them male chauvinists, but it's kind of tipping on that scale. Like it's either men's rights or nothing. Like they're going their own way, men going their own way. And, they have been accused of being called homos or gay because they just want to worry about the men, and worry about themselves as males. But, I don't even go that far as to, disrespect them, because what do I gain from that? We don't have any proof that these men are homosexuals or gay. So that's just idiotic to even call them that. I think it's just a retort from mostly black women I've seen, but a lot of white women hype up the fact that these type of men can't get any action anyway. They can't get any love from females regardless, even if they weren't in Mgtow. And me personally, I don't think that I need to join a group or read any history books to see how women have manipulated the system, manipulated the government to put control over the man who drops his seed inside of these women or who legally binds himself to these women. Now, this is not a video bashing men's rights per se, but I am taking a big look at Mgtow at large. There have been reports, documentations, forms even of evidence of quote-unquote racism and bigotry, discrimination, prejudice within the Mgtow circles or the quote-unquote manosphere. And I know, the dude Obsidian Radio, he's real big on the Mode 1 campaign, and he's big on the what dude's name, Rosh, or whatever the dude's name is, who talks about men's rights, and he's big on going in on feminists. More power to him. I don't know if he's Mgtow, but all I'm saying is I don't think I could ever join that group. I think I'm naturally inbred, for lack of a better word. I think I'm naturally coated with the I guess, what's the word? I guess I'm naturally born with the notion to protect my rights as a man in general. I don't really have to go around putting a stamp on it. I don't really have to put an organization above my name or on my name in order to show you that, hey, I don't like to be fucked over. I don't like to be used by women. Because I know women have this system on lock. Even if it seems that, especially black women, even though it seems like the system is on their necks too, it's really not as prevalent. It's really not in their life as much as it is for a black man, because a black man, he has a lot of responsibility. He is told to be the man when he can't even live in his own damn house. You know what I'm saying? Or he can't be with a woman who has his kids. He can't be around his kids even because of divorce, alimony, prenuptials, and all these documentations and agreements. You got these shitty lawyers and DAs and CEOs and you got not CEOs but COs. You got all these propagandas, saying that women are abused and raped and catcalled and harassed, which I'm not discounting those encounters. I'm not discounting those happenings and reports and incidents. I'm not discounting that, because I know all over the country there are women who getting mutilated and beaten, and the list goes on and on. But at the same time, I don't know. I just think that I don't need Mgtow to fight my battles. I don't need an organization of men to come to my defense, really. I got my loyal people who comment on my videos. They may be in Mgtow. I don't mean to offend you, but I don't think I need that shit. I think, back in the day when Black Men Vent were doing their thing, MRAs were doing their thing. It unless y'all get your own type of news channel, sponsorship for your own media outlet besides YouTube, I don't see where the next generation benefits from this, because you have a whole bunch of men growing up wearing tight skinny jeans and jeggings and leggings. You got the whole emasculation of males worldwide. They're doing anything for the Vine and the gram. No Mgtow is instilling any type of inheritance, hereditary or genetically. They're not raising the next generation to uphold these laws and to uphold these beliefs that the Mgtow, want to put out worldwide. I mean, I know each one should teach one. I know it takes a village to raise a child, so to speak. I know that you're putting this on the internet or hoping somebody stumbles across it, hoping somebody needs this information. But hey, I mean, I don't see where it grows past YouTube and Facebook. I think most women or most people in general see Mgtow as a troll group, because the men I've seen that represent y'all, they're kind of socially awkward. They're kind of inept in one way or another, physically or mentally. They're kind of like, you don't know where they are in life. It's kind of questionable. We know that clearly. Most men like women, you know what I'm saying? But the void of female companionship really shows heavy in these men, I mean, the void of being loved, the void of being showed attention to, these men just go around trolling on the internet. And I'm talking about most of your members. I'm not talking about Mgtow itself. I'm talking about the members. And they go around calling women ugly and stuff, fanning the fire with this whole gender war shit. Now, some women deserve those insults, but, a lot of women just asking simple questions, But, everybody's just, at arms with each other, feminists or minists, so it is what it is. But there are other options for brothers I know that are out there. I've heard of the Igmore movement, and that's out. I think that was recently formed. I've been looking at a lot of their videos, and they have even went in on Mgtow, talking about how black Mgtow really don't know where their true place is, and that Igmore is more of a black man's manosphere more so than every man is in the manosphere. They're kind of separating now. The Mgtow is separating into different entities just because of racism, just because of the religious divisions, racial divisions, demographic divisions. And I know there's going to be some Mgtow members that's going to come on this video and tell me that I'm lying. They're going to tell me that everything I'm spitting is not factual. They're going to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. It's expected. And I expect thousands of dislikes. But I'm just speaking on what I've researched, what I've seen with my naked eye, and just telling you why that could never be for me. I don't think even the MRA thing, even the BMV thing, that wasn't for me. True force loneliness, that wasn't for me. Because I'm surrounded by too many people, female and male. I'm surrounded by too many people that, help me through my daily life, that I depend on. So I could never just, go deaf to just all women. I could never just turn my ear off to all women. I don't even think Tommy Sotomayor does that. I don't even think any of these so-called minists or masculine men do that. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if Mgtow is for you, then it is for you. You know, I can't stop anybody. I can't tell anybody where to go or what to stop listening to. I'm just telling you what I've seen. Doesn't look very cohesive. It doesn't look like it's at all taken seriously, because I've seen the representation of Mgtow and it looks just like the feminists. It looks just like the slut walk. You know, it looks like people playing cosplay. You know, Mgtow is being made fun of. Should I say that? You know, Mgtow is being ridiculed just as much as the feminist movements, just as much as Amber Rose, even though she has her own show coming out, or it should be out by the time this video hits. But I'm just saying, Mgtow has a lot of core values that I speak upon, but I'm not fully living the vagina free life. You know? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a simp. I'm not a pushover. I don't just let anybody in my circle who has a vagina or anything like that. And I'm not signing over my rights to just any female who dons as a so-called supreme being in physical and mental and spiritual and well-being abilities. I'm not just laying my life down for just any old chick. But, you know, I do have aspirations of, I guess, creating life and teaching my little ones, you know, what to do, versus just sitting back and being alone and holding on to my books and my degrees and, you know, like a feminist, you know, holding on to my lost dreams and passions just because I'm afraid what a female is going to do to me. Or in a feminist case, what a male is going to do to them. But as I said, I have my precautions. I know what to look for as warning signs. I don't need a book or a group for that. Some people, some dudes, they need PUAs and they need groupthink. They need other dudes to validate them as a man, validate their ownership in life, validate their sovereignty. They need other men to, like the Igmore said, they need another man's approval. They need somebody to put a stamp on it. Especially a man of another race. But, you know, I mean, to the black Mgtow, I hope this is what you want. I hope that, you know, you're satisfied with not having any female interaction. And I know, I go in on sisters a lot. But that's just because I love them. That's love, you know. That's my version of love anyway. I'm not here to kiss nobody's ass. And I mean nobody. I have joined no cliques, formed no groups. I have no special friends. No League of Justice. No Legion of Doom. No Avengers. No Pretenders. No Galaxy, no Guardians of the Galaxy, no nothing. I have no clique or group or nothing. No gang. So I need nobody else to tell me how to do what I know how to do. Is basically what I'm saying. So Let me know what y'all think about Mgtow. Let me know what y'all think about the state of men today. What we really stand for. And what we're really fighting against. Because what it looks like to me is Mgtow is branching off into different sectors. Like the Ignore and the herbivore, the Japan version of Mgtow. Then the black version of Mgtow, Ignore. You know, it seems like races are dividing already. But that's Mr. You Know Who It Is. Debunking Black. Hashtag Debunking Black. Hashtag Civil War. Hashtag Mr. You Know Who It Is. My new shit. Share me on your social medias. Share me on all your websites. I'm out of here. Peace.